everybody. Here we are, ready to play some hockey on a Tuesday night. Tonight, our CCHA Stormhawks play against Eden Prairie, the Eden Prairie Red team. I believe they are currently have the best record in District 6 for Sport C. So it should be an exciting game here tonight. Looks like we're going to start off with Squires, Kaufman, and Lascalzo out there on offense. Got Anderson and Aldeball on defense. Everybody is hopefully just kind of doesn't have that hockey hangover weekend, and they're ready to keep playing here. Looks like we're starting off on a good start here. Kaufman's taking it in. Lascalzo's got it at the blue line. He's going to go ahead and dump it. Taken away by Eden Prairie. Pushes it back out of the neutral zone. Asher Anderson is fighting for it up here on the boards. Kind of dumps it in. Taken away by Eden Prairie. Fighting for it here in the neutral zone. Gets popped back out into the CCHA Stormhawks end. Aldeball chasing it. Skating it around the net. Tries to send it up the boards, but is deflected by the Eden Prairie player. Gets sent out in front, loose puck in the middle. Squires gets back there, taken away. This sheet of ice sometimes gets a little wet. It kind of stays wet, so you might see some pucks kind of sticking. And actually, I think that may have been a contributing factor on Squires falling down over there. But Aldeball gets it back behind the net. It especially gets bad kind of behind the net on our current side. So kind of taking it back there might be a little treacherous here, especially in the first period. But it should loosen up. Eden Prairie sends it down in there. Still got the same line out there. Aldeball and Anderson are both in front of the net here. Lascalzo chasing it over there on the board side. Ends up in Lockwood's hand over on this near side. He's going to go ahead and skate it, try to push it up. In pursuit of the puck now down in the Eden Prairie end, but Eden Prairie picks it up and takes it back the other way. Skating it up the far side, got kind of a 3-on-1. They got 3-on-0. Nice stop. I believe that is Flynn Estabrook here in net tonight. I saw him dressed up. Looks like he wanted to play a little goalie here tonight, so that's kind of a fun change of pace for him. Looks like they changed it up here. We got Coons, Lawler, and Lockwood out there on offense. We've got Hessler and Ecklo on defense. Kind of a loose puck in front there. Kind of sent out. Eden Prairie passing it back and forth on defense. Defense steps up, take a shot, blocked by Estabrook. Bounces back the other way. Lockwood's going to go ahead and skate it here on this near side. Kind of pushes it up the boards here. Kind of runs into a few players, but he dumps it down into the zone. Taken back behind the net now by Eden Prairie. Swinging it up the far side, skating it out. Hessler stepping up, pinching on that far side over there. Lawler steps up, tries to bounce it around the skating wing. Misses, but he ends up with the puck back behind the net and sends it back up again. Lawler playing deep down on that far side there. Looks like Zimmerman is out there in place of Coons currently. They tried to get like a half shift change here. Just going to get Lawler out. Nice little push by Ecklo there. Zimmerman skating it up. Gets tossed around there by the Eden Prairie defenseman. Eagles fighting for it here. Take it up at the top of the circle. Gets a shot. Estabrook and the defender shoot it out to the far side there. Zimmerman takes it up in the middle. He does get it outside the zone. Tries to toss it up to Pantages over on that far side, but it's intercepted by the Eagles. Take it back, skate it, and get a shot from the top of the circle. That one gets by Estabrook, which makes the score 1-0 here, just a little ways into the first period. face-off. Kaufman pushes this one forward. Ends up in the hands of Lascalzo. They kind of play in traffic there. Kaufman tries to send it through the middle, intercepted by Eden Prairie center. Tries to skate it up, loses the puck near the blue line, but another one of his teammates backs him up, picks it forward. Asher Anderson tries to poke check that one away. Does so. They kind of intercept it and take it back here in the neutral zone. Lascalzo does a nice little move there to kind of bring it back. Gets sent up the board here. Lascalzo, Anderson guarding that line. Pops out at the feet of Kaufman. Eden Prairie center tries to take it out, mishandles the puck, ends up in Squires' stick, and he sends it down deep. Kaufman now has it. Tries to get a shot from the top of the circle, bounces off Eden Prairie. This one gets sent around. Anderson tries to pinch. Eden Prairie gets by him. Kaufman has a nice little stick swipe there, takes it up. This one's taken away by McKinley, who's going to skate it up. He's fast, he's going to get by him here. Gets a shot, puts one in. Jonah McKinley takes it back the other way, weaves his way through the middle, and puts one in to tie it up. Gonna get a shift change now. Hopefully they can feed off that energy. Lockwood in front of us, doing a little stick handling. I'm sure there's a little mouthing going on there too. I know Lockwood. That was an unfortunate little offsides there. It's sent back to Ecklo, backhands it in, get a little dump and chase. A little incidental contact there in front of the net. Gavin Coons really likes to get shots right off the back here. This one's would be off of his backhand, so I think he's going to try to pull it back here. He does. It does come outside the zone. Eden Prairie comes up with it here. He's going to skate it in. Nowhere to go, though. Ethan Aldeball kind of pushes him back into the corner and sticks that one away. Lockwood has it here on the boards, kind of fighting for it. Eden Prairie takes it away and just sends it down in there. Aldeball chasing it down in the corner now. Comes out to Lawler on the far side. Bounces it up the boards. Eden Prairie's defenseman gets a hold of it. Tries to backhand it over to his partner. Ends up in Lockwood's hands over on this near side here. Gets sent down deep. Going to go ahead and have to chase it down in there now. Lawler's got it back in the corner now. Sends it back around. Lockwood getting in there. Two Eagles chasing after him, however. Ecklo sends it down in there. Eden Prairie takes it and skates it back the other way. Ecklo and Aldeball. Shot goes glove side. Estabrook knocks it away and down back into the corner. Comes back all the way out into the neutral zone. Eden Prairie is going to have to regroup here. Ends up on Ecklo's stick, tosses it up the far side. Got a little change of shift going on here. Bounces off the stick of Hessler. Lots of possession changes here right at the blue line. Hessler's going to skate it. He was gonna skate it around. Decided to change his mind at the last minute and gets taken away by Eden Prairie. This one's just kind of sent down in the corner. Jonah McKinley tries to send it up, but there's nobody there. Shot from the point. Estabrook off his shin pad, kicks it back down in the corner. Nice deflection there. Pantages playing deep. Zimmerman. That looked like it may have come out of the zone, but the referees did not call that. Nice little pass up to Pantages. Tries to go through the legs of the defender here. Lots of Eagles, only one Stormhawk currently in view. Gets sent around. We got Jacob White here. Comes on to the stick of Zimmerman. Tries to pass it over to Pantages, but it's intercepted by Eden Prairie. Jonah McKinley now regrouping in the neutral zone. Sends it down deep. They have their arm in the air for an icing, but they do wave that one off. McKinley backhands this one back into the zone. Fighting for it on the boards here now is Zimmerman. Gets sent back out into the neutral zone. Kind of lucky that bounced off a couple players there, otherwise it probably would have been an offsides. Shot from Eden Prairie goes wide. Lascalzo in pursuit kind of knocks this one away. The wing tries to pass it over to the defense, but misses. Sent over to the wing on the far side. They just kind of dump it down in there, I think, for a little shift change here. We got Kaufman, Lascalzo in view, Anderson on defense here. Puck's over on that far side. Defender keeps it in. Squires is there in front, so even get a little shot. Kind of blocked by... Prairie gets another little shot. Ooh, nice little low one there. Tried to sneak its way through. Not quite able to do so. A little pass up the middle by Eden Prairie. We're going to have a 1-on-0 here. Estabrook pops that one away. Heck of a save there by Flynn Estabrook. Tried to snipe that one away from the Eden Prairie player here. Pulls it back. Estabrook getting a little aggressive there in net. Lascalzo tries to stick handle his way through. Gets it taken away by the Eagles. All the ball on defense. Makes a little pass over to Lascalzo. Trying to decide what to do with it. Ends up just skating it in. Gets a shot from the top of the circle. Almost sneaks underneath the glove there of the goalie. Kaufman out front. Puck gets deflected into the corner. Aldeball takes a shot. Deflected on net. Eden Prairie finally gets a hold of it and skates it back the other way. Taking it in. They got a 2-on-3. Deflected there, though. Kind of loose puck in front. See if they can knock it back down into the corner there. Kaufman, the first one on it. He's going to skate it. He kind of skates it out front. Redirects his way around because there were quite a few players there. Ends up being a fairly smart move because there wasn't a whole lot of pursuit. Usually that's a thing you don't necessarily want to go try and do, but I think that Eden Prairie was just kind of backing up. Coons actually gets it in our own zone, kind of skates it back the other way. Trying to look for some players on his own team. Nobody is really there to follow him up. Ends up getting a shot from the top of the circle, but easily stopped by the goalie who covers it up, which gives us a whistle here. We've got about 2 minutes left here in the first period. The score is still 1-1. Coons, Lockwood, and Lawler out there. Ecklo and Hessler on defense. Lawler's going to take it here. Pushes it down into the corner. Eden Prairie tries to send it back up the boards. Coons gets a shot. Another little rebound. Nobody's there to help him. Where's the wing on this side? I wonder if they were shift changing because that is Jacob White out there now. Coons has it. Lawler tries to send it over. Loose puck in front. Gets redirected to this near side. The defender was kind of pushing back over the other way because that's the direction of play. Well, that was the direction the play was headed. Shot from the top of the circle by Eden Prairie. Kind of caught up in the pads of Flynn Estabrook. They blow the whistle, so that puck was dead way before that puck went in there. Going to finish out this shift change here. So we've got White, Pantages, and Zimmerman. Anderson and McKinley on defense. Looks like they're rotating 5 defensemen. Nice little shot there by Eden Prairie. Good deflection by Estabrook. Kind of bounced around, though, is what you heard the crowd kind of going on about there. Nice deflection by Anderson in front to get it, push it out to the middle. Pantages has it now, tries to bounce it up the boards. Didn't really get much on it, though. Goes back behind the net. Asher Anderson's got this one. Pass up the middle because he had his head up. He's looking for a player. Nice little pass. Zimmerman skates this one in. Pantages tries to get a stick on that. Comes back up. McKinley kept it in, but then it was shot back down by Eden Prairie, which is going to give us an icing call. We've got about 26 seconds left here in the first period. Score still 1-1. Both teams looking pretty good tonight. CC looking fairly sharp. Pretty even battle, frankly. Hoffman. All the ball steps up, loses his footing. Squires steals this one and takes it the other way. Weaves his way through the middle. Shot. Oh, tries to go far side high. Just missed wide. All the balls takes this one away here again. He's got 2 seconds to get a shot. He does, goes wide. Exciting last couple seconds there of the first period, but the score is 1-1 after 1. I would say Coach White's got to be pretty happy with what he's seen so far. Kids still looking pretty good after that exciting weekend of hockey in Red Wing. They ended up having 2 wins, 1 loss, and a tie. Unfortunately, they played pretty well in the pool play, but then they lost the last game. They ended up in the 3rd and 4th place game because of a shutout win by the other team in our pool, who was also 2-1. I'm not sure how that one ended up, but my guess is they probably lost to a very good Shakopee team that was in the other pool. That horn signifies the start of the second period. I'm going to start it off with Lascalzo, Kaufman, and Squires out there after that nice little exciting couple of plays at the end of the first period. Eden Prairie sends it up, bounces it up the boards, comes over to the defender, comes over to Squires, makes a nice little back move there, gets a shot, goes wide. Lascalzo's got it, sends it across, covered up by the goalie. They do decide to keep him out there. Kaufman tries to put one on, ends up in Squires, gets a shot, goes wide. Lascalzo on the near side here. Kaufman tries to swing on through and snake it away, but he doesn't quite able to do so. Eklo steals it, though, off the stick of Squires, tries to backhand it in. Doesn't get much on it, though. Some back and forth here, kind of on the blue line of the offensive end. All the ball, sends it over to Eklo. Eklo passes it up. Taken away by Eden Prairie. Pushed back down deep. All the ball's going to skate it around the net. Passes it up to Lascalzo here, who tries to kind of bounce it around the defender, but it gets pushed back in. Sent up the boards. Squires over here. Makes a no-look backhand pass to the middle where Kaufman ends up with it. offsides call. Kind of got a little caught up in each other's paths here, right at the blue line. Ended up being offsides. Gives us a shift change back to the Coons-Lockwood-Lawler line. Hessler and McKinley on defense. Jonah McKinley ends up with it. Goes ahead and throws it down in there. Coons, nice hustle down back into the corner. Ends up on his stick. Loose puck out front. Tries to stuff it in. Goaltender gets in the way. Hessler steps up. Is going to get a shot. Kind of a little flopper shot there. Doesn't quite make it all the way. Oh, McKinley couldn't change directions there fast enough for that loose puck, and ends up getting it and putting it back in for an offsides. Face off. Sort of won by CC. Dumped in there. Eden Prairie gets it and takes it back the other way. Some fancy footwork here in front. They still keep it, but they aren't quite able to get a shot. Lockwood gets it here. Tries to skate it up. Gets taken away by Eden Prairie. Coons has it now. Does come outside into the zone, so Eden Prairie is going to have to regroup. They do so. Stick handles his way through the middle, ends up just dumping it down into the zone. Looks like that was a defenseman, and he just wanted to make sure he stood at the line there. Lost this. Unfortunately, that is one of the things that can happen when you get the puck and you kind of end up trying to stick handle it there in front. Gets caught up in the goalie and the net. And Eden Prairie put it in for the second goal of the game with 10 minutes left here in the second period. That puts them up 2-1. CC going to have to figure out a way to get that one back. Ended up getting a line change in here with Zimmerman, Pantages, White. Zimmerman's got this puck now behind the net. Tries to send it through. Ends up in the hands of Aldeball, who pushes it up to White over on that far side. Skates it up. Tries to pass it up to Zimmerman. Loses it in the boards there. Asher Anderson steps up. Loose puck in the middle. Somebody's going to end up with it here soon. Loose puck in the middle. Eden Prairie defenseman steps up, starts to skate it through. Swiped away by Aldeball, pushes it forward, back into the neutral zone. Eden Prairie gets it, tries to regroup, passes it back up again. Same player ends up with it, stick handles his way through, weaves his way through one CC player, round another, high slot shot, score. Tough shot, went left side to right side, high, just above the glove. Estabrook not quite able to get a glove on that. Eden Prairie defenseman sends it up, back down into the corner now. Battling for it near the Nicolette Bank sign there. Sent back up in the hands of the defender. Scalzo tries to get a stick on it now. Kaufman has it, skates it up the boards. Ends up coming out into the neutral zone. Eklo has it now on defense. He's going to skate it up that far side. Ends up trying to just kind of dump it down in there. A little pinch there. Hessler has this puck now. Tries to pass it over to Kaufman. Ends up getting taken away by Eden Prairie player who shoots it and goes just wide. Squires has it now, redirected back into the zone by Eden Prairie defense. Hessler now has it, gonna skate it back behind the net. Loses the puck in the corner. Eklo backs him up, tries to send it back up the boards again, but only Eden Prairie players there. Kaufman takes this puck now from the slot on our own side and skates it down. Gets it just past the red line, dumps it in, puts it right on net. The goalie covers that one up. Probably a nice good change to get a little shift change in here. Coons, Lockwood, and Lawler out there. McKinley and Anderson on defense. Anderson banging that stick on the ground. Is ready for a shot right off the bat. Hoping that Coons could win that faceoff and send it right back to him. Ends up getting pushed forward though, and Eden Prairie takes it the other way. Everybody stays on side there. Lockwood bounces this off the boards. It goes right on net. So they're not able to get the icing call, which is a good thing for Eden Prairie. Good thing for CC. Nice. As that same kid tried to make a very similar move. Estabrook in net there is doing a pretty nice job. Lockwood's got it over here. It's a little pass over to Coons. Lots of Eagles there, though. It's a big flock of Eagles, frankly. Lawler pushes it forward here. Eden Prairie's got this one. They just kind of send it down in there. Anderson bounces it up the boards here. Lawler is fighting forward here. Ends up getting out of the neutral zone. Coons takes this one and skates it in there. Just got one guy to beat. He does so. Pulls it back. Backed up by Lawler, gets a shot. Lots of traffic in front, loose puck. Lawler down in there again. Finally, their defense gets a hold of this puck and takes it and skates it back the other way. Two guys in front. Beautiful pass from the corner to the slot. Draws both defensemen in and leaves the middle wide open. That puts Eden Prairie up 4-1 with about 6 minutes left here in the second period. First period, it was pretty evenly well balanced. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out. Eden Prairie, however, is coming out strong here in the second period. Shot from the side. Estabrook gets a glove on that one. Whistle that one dead here. Get a face-off now down in our own end. Wow, that one shot right off the bat goes off the face of Estabrook. Hopefully he's wearing his mouth guard there. Aldeball's got it. Does a little spin move there. Ends up putting it right on net. Good for CC. If we can just get a little pressure on him here. Loose puck here at the blue line. The show takes it in. Loses it in the middle of a bunch of black sweaters back there. Eden Prairie ends up with it. They skate it back on the middle. We got a 2-on-2 action here. Tries to weave his way through the middle. Ends up finding Ethan Aldeball, who did not fall over. Looks like they're calling a penalty on Eden Prairie. I wonder if maybe there was a little retaliation there that I did not catch on camera after that play. Would not surprise me. Kids get a little feisty when they feel they've been wronged. Unfortunately, he just tried to go through the middle of a couple of CC players, and the one he tried to run over was bigger than he was.
Did you see what the call was?
Kaufman in the middle now. Pushes it down into the corner. Eden Prairie gets this puck. Skates it the other way. Tries to go up the boards. Loses it there. Squires sends it across the middle. Hits the net. Bounces behind it. Ends up in the defenseman's hand. Lascalzo has it now. Hessler steps up. Squires backhands this one back in there. Eagles defense sends it up. Hessler. They say he's still onside. It was pretty darn close. I think there is a little contention there from the Eagles crowd. I think that I may have contended that as well. Jonah McKinley loses the puck in the corner, but it ends up in the hands of Connor Kaufman, who tries to skate it the other way. Squires has this puck now, tries to send it over to Lascalzo, just a little bit behind him, bounced back up the boards. Hessler gets a little wrist shot through the middle. Doesn't make it all the way through, though, and Eden Prairie skates it the other way. Couple of little back and forths here. Scalzo's got it, tries to send it back up. Eden Prairie player. Pope checks it away, and Connor Kaufman takes this back the other way. Shot goes just wide underneath the glove of the goaltender here. Squires tries to send it through the middle. Goaltender gets a stick out there and pushes it back behind the net. Kaufman in the corner. Lascalzo setting up top. Tries to get a swipe at the stick there, or at the puck to shoot it from the corner. Same thing there. Goes just wide behind the net. Squires in pursuit on the boards. Eden Prairie ends up with it though and skates it back the other direction. Nice little pass up the middle to their other player. They are way off sides. Those boards, if you notice, the doors, one of the doors is on the offensive side. So typically, one of the things that you'll see is they'll switch the offensive players, at least, to make sure that when they're getting on and off, they're on sides. They didn't do that, though, and so when they were trying to switch there, they were off sides. Play from Coons to Lawler. Lockwood's got this over on the far side. Ends up losing it in traffic. Eden Prairie player caught up in the stick of Anderson. Everybody's battling for it here on the circle. Ends up getting shot back down into the corner. Eden Prairie tries to snake it up the boards here. They end up with possession of it here in a pretty dangerous spot. Gets a shot from the top of the circle. Estabrook does a nice job of deflecting that puck out to the side. Gets shot back down all the way down to the other end, which is going to give us an icing call here. We've got about a minute left here in the second period. Stormhawks are down by 3 currently. Got Zimmerman there in the middle. Tries to kind of push forward there. A lot of effort. Doesn't quite come up with it, however. Eden Prairie goes D to D. Shoots it down through the middle. Hessler intercepts and skates it the other way. Loses the puck here. Tries to do, there we go. He's got it here. See if he can do, weaving his way through the middle. Nice little backhanded shot there. McKinley tries to step up and put a slap shot. Prairie ends up with it here, takes it the other way. CC now regrouping into the neutral zone. Got about 30 seconds left here. Hessler tried to pass it across the ice, ends up in the hands of an Eagle. Eklo passed it up to White. Eklo has it again, tries to pass across ice over to Pantages. Their defender really goes at it hard here. Pantages thinking Zimmerman is going to step up and skate that the other way. That horn brings us to the end of 2. CC's down by 3. Pretty far, but not insurmountable. With a whole period of hockey left, they just need to figure out where they can turn on the jets here and get back in this game. Tough period of hockey here for the Stormhawks. Pretty good spirits. Coach White getting down in there, talking some strategy. Looks like they don't have any line changes. Goaltenders are still the same. So that's going to bring us to one final period of hockey here. Shots on goal are 15 shots for Eden Prairie, 12 shots for CC. So shots on net really are not that much of a determining factor here. Maybe quality shots for Eden Prairie have definitely been better though. CC sends it up the boards. Scalzo there on that far side. Connor Kaufman stops hard, turns this back the other way. Getting chased down here by an Eagle. So he ends up having to do a little dump down in there. Squires tries to get in there and take it the other way. Kind of a, there we go, change of possession there. The top of the zone. CC gets a shot. They could not quite get back in there to get a rebound. Anderson does a nice job of staying with his man there and knocking that puck away. McKinley tries to pass it across ice. He does so. Squires has this one. Gets a little shot. Looked like that, it almost looked like that went back down in there, but the goaltender did a nice job of actually deflecting that one behind the net. Eden Prairie takes it back the other way. They got a 2-on-1. Stopped here by Flynn. Estabrook covers that one up smartly. And that's going to give us a face-off down in our own end. Gavin Coons passes this one up to Lockwood on the boards. Tries to weave his way through. A whole bunch of black sweaters there, though. Gonna get a shot from the top of the circle. Estabrook knocks this one back behind the net. Lawler back down there. Coons backing him up. Takes it, deflects it, skates it back the other way. Looks like this one is Aldeball actually now. Lawler gets a hold of this one, passes it up, tries to hit Coons, almost gets Lockwood on the far side. Taken away by Eden Prairie, doing a lot to stay on sides here. They ended up blowing that whistle, looked real close. That's going to be an offsides on Eden Prairie. Brings us back to the neutral zone. CC going to stick with the, oh, no, they're not. They are going to get a little shift change here. Zimmerman, Pantages, and White. Zimmerman pushes this one forward. Defense gets a hold of it, dumps it down to our defense. White here on this near side. Loses the puck, ends up in Eklow's hands. Tries to pass it over to Pantages over on that far side. Gets a shot. Really nice shot there. Zimmerman tries to send it back across. Pantages chasing it down in the corner. Jacob White setting up in the slot. Defense steps up. I believe that is Aldebal. Did a nice job of keeping this one in the zone. We just were not able to get possession of it again. So Eden Prairie skates it in, gets a shot. Nice job there by Zimmerman to get a stick on that one and prevent the shot from going on net. Jacob White sends it up, ends up in the center's hands. Now there's a loose puck in front. Aldebal tries to skate it. A lot of pads on the ice there in the middle. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Ends up being mishandled by the defense, so kind of a lucky one there. The show gets a little shot. Nice little stop there. Looked like it actually a pretty decent shot. Those ones can kind of catch the goalie off guard when they're low and on the opposite side like that. Puck is right here, I think. Yeah. Hessler steps up and pushes it forward. Zimmerman gets a hold of the mishandled puck here at the blue line. Skates it in. Good patience by Zimmerman. Loses the puck in traffic. Squires was there. Pushes it back in. Eden Prairie defender skates it out. A lot of traffic here near the blue line. Shot from the top of the circle. Estabrook somehow is able to see through all of those people there and makes the stop. He holds on to that one, so they're going to have a face-off here in their own end. Probably a smart play there. I think they end up with a shift change as well. Well, they think they finished out the shift change. So this puck gets sent all the way back down the other way for an icing. So we're going to have a very similar situation. Got about 8.5 minutes left here in the third period. Currently, the good guys, CCHA, are down by 3. We'll see if our heroes can come up with a couple of big scores. Tries to get sent through the middle by Eden Prairie, intercepted by King Hessler. He just kind of gets boarded there. And it wasn't able to come up with it. Jonah McKinley tries to get it. Got a stick caught up in an Eden Prairie player there. But it ends up back in the hands of King Hessler, who skates it up. Squires there tries to do a little dance at the blue line, but wasn't able to stay on sides. Got some vocals here by the players, letting everybody else know that there's a shift change. Lockwood here on this near side. Aldebal keeps it in there. Have to move those feet, guys, if they want to get this one. Anderson steps up and pushes it back. Coons has the puck. Lockwood trying to set up there in the slot. Anderson tries to make it over there. Backed up smartly by Aldebal. That's going to be a tripping call on Asher Smasher Anderson. So first, this is the first penalty kill and first power play, frankly, of the game. King Hessler tries to skate this one out. Kind of a one-man show here right now in this little swarm of hockey players. Coons has it, skates it up. Eklo tries to clear it over to the other side. Ends up in an Eagles hand. He has it here now, tries to send it up the boards. Coons makes a little move there at the blue line, skates it up. He's got some room to go. He's going to get bring it, there we go, backhand to forehand. It wasn't quite able to connect on his backhand again. Eden Prairie gets it and takes it the other way. Looks like a little bit of over pursuit there by CCHA, but they were able to recover. Eklo gets it, tries to send it up. Zimmerman wasn't quite able to kick it up with his feet there to maintain possession. Ends up in Eklo's hands, sends it across over to Pantages. He gets it, makes it through the middle. Zimmerman's got this. He's going to have to skate it around here. Pantages got it now. He's going to get a little backhand shot through traffic. Sent over to the side. Jacob White wrists one in. Zimmerman now back to White. Back to Eklo on defense. A little big wrister through the middle. Goaltender deflects this one back. The show back there behind the net. Eklo's going to get it here once again. He's going to get a wrist deflected. He ends up back in his hands again. Another wrist shot. Goaltender spectacularly gets that one on a shin pad. Definitely would not have been able to see it. Comes outside the zone. Eklo dumps it in. That's going to be offsides. Really nice save there by that goaltender. From this angle, it looked like there was no way he really could have seen it. It was just taking a really nice angle, and it hit him in the pads. Comes back to Jonah McKinley on defense. He tries to just kind of send it in. Chase Squires has this one now. Skates his way through, but loses it in a swarm of Eagles. Battling for it on the boards. Could use a little help here. Anderson tries to send it back in. Gets deflected by Eden Prairie. In the hands of Jonah McKinley. Passes it up to Squires. Ends up just trying to dump it in there, but wasn't able to get a hold of all of it. Looks like they call another offsides here. Got 4 minutes left here in the third period. Really not getting outshot. CC has 18 shots. Eden Prairie only has 19. Lots of pressure. It's been all Stormhawks here in this third period, really. They are just not able to come up with anything here. This puck ends up in the hands of Connor Kaufman, who skates it the other way. Gets a shot deflected back behind the net by the goalie. Scalzo gets back there, tries to send it through the middle, gets deflected into the hands of Eden Prairie. Squires gets a little shot from the side there. Defender pushes it back behind the net and then ends up taking it, skating it back. Lots of pressure there, though, by the Stormhawks. Anderson steps up, tries to pinch. Kaufman has it now at the top of the circle, gets a shot, stopped by the goalie, and covers it up with a glove. Our Stormhawks have outshot the other team. Gavin Kuntz has this one, backhands it in there. Lawler gets it in on his stick. Aldeball loses it in his skates there at the blue line. Eklo does a nice job of backing him up. Backhands it over to this near side. Lockwood pushes it forward. Gavin Coons in pursuit. Lawler backing him up on the high part of the boards. Kind of circles the wrong way though. It still ends up on his stick. Coons has this. Now it's kicked out back into the neutral zone by the Eden Prairie player. Ends up on Ecklo's stick, who dumps it in prior to our offense clearing the zone. Little tussle here at the blue line. Lockwood gets in there, ends up getting a little shot there from the top of the circle, almost the blue line even. Eden Prairie's got it, skates it back the other way. Ends up on Coons' stick. See if he can make a couple of little moves here. He's usually good for a couple of moves. Loses it as Eden Prairie swipes away, then the player loses it at their feet. End up finding it though. This player skates his way through. Flynn Estabrook does a nice job of challenging that skater. Loose puck here at the blue line. A little over pursuit by the defense. Gavin Coons has this. Gets a shot from the high part of the circle. Deflected back behind the net. Lockwood's going to have to back him up. All three offensive players there surrounding that puck now. And the defense even comes up. King Hessler has this puck now. He's kind of skating it around in the zone. Tries to get a little shot there. Sent back down in there. Jonah McKinley's out there. Tries to get a shot. Steps into a bunch of players. Coons ends up with it on his stick. Gets a shot. Sent through front. Backhanded in by Lawler. Lockwood in pursuit. McKinley deciding whether he should step up or not. Ends up on his stick in the neutral zone. They're going to call a penalty on Coons. So that is going to take us all the way to the end of the game. So about just over a minute. Each penalty is a minute and a half, so they're going to have to kill this for the rest of the game, and they are down by 3 still. Hessler has this now into the corner, just kind of tries to send it around. Eden Prairie defense keeps it in, gets a shot, bounces off a bunch of players. Hessler has it, skates it back the other way. See if we can get one last minute goal here. Oh, loose puck out front! The show not able to get a stick in there. McKinley deciding whether he should really step up there or back up, especially because they are shorthanded and the other defenseman was skating hard. But I think at this point in the game, when you're down by so many goals, it's probably a good idea to just kind of step up and go for it. But in the end, it probably doesn't matter. There's only 16 seconds left here. Boys skated hard. They did a nice job playing against the #1 team in our district for Sport C. They end up losing tonight 4-1, but they put up a good showing, had a really nice first period, and then a really tough second period, and actually a very, very strong third period. Just couldn't put all three together, and Eden Prairie comes out on top 4-1. Thanks everybody for joining us here tonight. I'm sure we have more hockey this weekend. I think actually the next game is Saturday evening around 7:30. So hopefully you can put that one on the calendar and join us then. See you next time.